Good day. I am Reymart Boybanting, and this is my ecological footprint. These are the results of the calculations for my ecological footprint and carbon footprint. My ecological footprint goes around 3.4 for global hectares. My carbon footprint is equal to 3.7 tons of carbon dioxide emissions per year.
What does it imply?
Well, here's my ecological footprint distribution. According to land type, it shows that 0.3 global hectares were utilized for build-up land, forest products, and grazing land. Each holds 0.1 global hectares, which is about 3% of the ecological footprint. 0.2 global hectares was utilized for fishing grounds. This is 6% of the ecological footprint. 47%, or about 3.4 global hectares, was occupied by cropland. Lastly, we have the carbon footprint, which utilizes the remaining 37%, or about 1.3 global hectares of the total ecological footprint. In terms of consumption category, 0% of the total ecological footprint were used for both the shelter and goods. 8.8%, or 0.3 global hectares, was utilized for mobility. 20.6, or 0.7 global hectares, for services. And finally, we have food, which holds 2.4 global hectares, or 70.6% of the total ecological footprint. The data presented implies that if everyone on our planet lived like me, it would require 2 Earths to cater the needs of each person. The overshoot day will then be moved to the 23rd day of June. The Earth's overshoot day marks the date when humanity's resource consumption has exhausted nature's budget for the year.
What can you do at home, at school, or in your community to nurture nature?
As an individual, I also have my needs to survive, and our nature provides us with all these needs. Without the nature's ability to provide us with food, shelter, and etc., life would be impossible. Therefore, it is important to protect the source of our needs. For me, the most simple, yet effective ways I can do to help protect our nature are to save resources. Saving resources such as water is very important because on the 70% water of the earth, only 0.03% is fresh water. Second is to recycle. Instead of throwing away things just like that, I could look for some items that could be recycled. Next is proper waste management at home. If we want to protect the environment, we could always start it at home by properly disposing our garbage on its proper place. Decrease meat and dairy consumption. Methane is one of the most potent greenhouse gases that contributes to global warming. With increasing demand for meat, the number of livestock farms has gone up significantly. Therefore, methane will also increase. So, to avoid the increasing level of methane in the atmosphere, I could lessen my meat and dairy product consumption. And lastly, only buy what I need. A lot of people tend to buy anything they like, even if they really don't need it. We must always know the difference between a need and a want, because too much of the want may be harmful to our environment.